All right. So many of you in the process, and I'm telling you, put the Today Special Value grilling pack up in your cart and do the checkout. Your order is not placed until you do that. Many of you are in the process of doing that. We're going to talk to you now about something from the seafood division of Rastelli's, which is Egg Harbor, and that is the Icelandic Cod Filets. You're getting 10 of them. They are 6 ounces each, and it will come along with the garlic and herb butter. So, Ray, tell me about Icelandic cod.
Icelandic cod, it's the very, very finest cod in the world. It comes from the very, very cold waters of Iceland. And these cod are what's called line caught. And what does line caught mean, Leah? It means that they're not caught in nets. There's no bycatch. When you pull up a net and everything is in, you harm the waters, you harm the seafood. You don't with this because each one is individually caught. And of course, brought then right to our facility. And this is how you know you've got a fresh piece of cod. Take a look at the way this flakes. See how that flakes? And look at the moisture that's inside of it. Now, they are skinless. They are completely boneless. And you can do so many different things with it. But when you start with the very, very best, look at the moisture inside it. And what I love most about it, it's simple. It is really easy. You know, I am not a chef. I tell people all the time, I just love cooking. I love experimenting. But this, I didn't have to do a whole lot, right? We're giving you the garlic herb butter because I wanted to make it simple. Now, all I did, Leah, was I dropped some wine, some capers, some lemons, and of course my garlic herb butter in here. And it's going to take me no longer than about 4 minutes on each side. And this is already flaking apart. If you take a look at this, look at how tender it is. And it just breaks apart. But I love, look at that. As soon as it gets, it goes from translucent to just that beautiful opaque, you are ready to actually serve your cod. So, and what you'll notice when you cook this, you won't smell it. Because this is extremely fresh product.
Oh, so here's what I know a lot of you are saying, oh, surf and turf. I think that would be a perfect addition with our Today Special Value. If you're doing the Today Special Value, that's a $28 easy pay. If you decide you want to go ahead and add the 10 cod fillets, it's $55. $55 for the easy pay with free shipping and handling. And you are stocked up for all the delicious meals you want to prepare, all the delicious things you'll enjoy. And I'll tell you, that's such a great source of protein and the kind of mild but flavorful fish that people love.
It is, and easy. I mean, look at that. In literally a matter of minutes, I was able to just take some of those cherry tomatoes, some capers, a little bit of parsley. I put some white wine in there because I wanted to get a little bit of that lemon and wine flavor, and of course my garlic herb butter. But that's how simple it was. But the star is when you take your fish, and this is what makes this fish so special.
Okay. We have 1,000 of these to go around.
Look at how this flakes apart. Now, not only does it flake apart, but you see the glistening in there? Yeah. That's all moisture, right? That gives you a flavor that is just wonderful and really simple. And each one is individually vacuum packaged.
Gonna sample a little bit. Thank you very
much.
Here's what I will tell you. We have 1,000 of these to go around. Again, your Today's Special Value, your 24-pack of all the grilling goodness, that's a $28 easy pay. You want to go ahead and add the cod fillets, it's a $55 easy pay. And you are stocked with all the things you're going to love to prepare for your family.
Isn't that delicious? I mean, it's so soft, it's so tender, incredibly mild. And you know, I tell the story all the time, I was never really a fish eater until my daughter-in-law Brittany started saying, Dad, you got to try this, you got to try this. So I started with the Faroe Island salmon, then I went to the cod, and I love both of them because they just aren't fishy. And when you can take this home just like this, individually vacuum packaged, look, there is no bone, we've taken the skin completely off it. All you've got to do, if you run this under cold water, it's actually going to thaw out for you in about 15 minutes. or do what I do and I take it out really the night before. And our suggestion with this is always pat it dry, right?
Okay.
So when you take your cod out, once it's thawed out, pat it dry with a paper towel. It'll give you just a much, much better flaking. So you can do things like fish and chips, right? We can do things over salads. Here we did actually a bake. Yeah, so that, I mean, the fish and chips is so, so simple. And of course, the bake is one of my favorites because it's really, really simple, and Britt gives you that recipe to do that. But I love it when it's easy and I can put something out that looks elegant, but's great for me. But I wish you were here to smell this. This smell is just absolutely incredible.
It's just fresh and mild. The texture is just melt in your mouth tender. It's flaky. I love that we watched you in real time show us how easy this is to prepare. So here's what I would say to you, and what I love too is look at our surf and turf plate just beside Ray's skillet. So those of you who got your Today Special Value, remember you're getting the burgers, the steak, the chicken, and the medallions, and now you've got fish that you can enjoy as well. And that cod, because of where it comes from, Ray,
North Atlantic cold waters of Iceland, that's what makes this so special. Line caught, and these are all natural, wild, right? These are not farmed, these are completely wild. And look at how beautiful. It looks like I know what I'm doing, doesn't it? It looks like I really have been
quite impressive.
A chef. And that's how simple that is. And I love it, not just because it's simple, but I love it because it doesn't have that fishy taste, right?
It really is. I mean, the flavor is just, it's mild. It's got a freshness to it. The other thing too, again, when we go to a fine restaurant, you always wonder, what is it that the chefs know? What is it that they're doing? They're getting their products delivered from Ray. The quality is the difference. And you now get that quality delivered to your door. That's great.
It is so important. We talk about the origin, knowing where your food comes from. How many times have we walked into a supermarket and you go up to the fish counter and you see what's in the counter, but you really don't know how long it's been there. You don't know if it was previously frozen. You don't know how long it's been sitting there on that ice. We pull these out of the water one by one, line caught, which means we don't really bother the rest of the seafood world. And of course, when they're line caught, they're immediately brought. We fillet them, take the bones, take the skin completely off it, and that's what the difference is when you get this kind of flaking.
Look at that. I mean, look at how just tender and moist. And you're right. It's not fishy. It's mild but flavorful. And I have to tell you, that garlic herb butter is just chef's kiss. There you are.
Yes.
That's good.
And easy. You know, if I can do it, pretty much anybody can do it. So the reason I gave you that butter is because if you just drop that butter in like I did, and then you put this cod in once you are completely thawed, it's just going to be a few minutes on each side, and I'm going to get something tender, wholesome, and incredibly flavorful.
I will tell you, we just got more of the Icelandic Cod Filets back in our inventory. One of the things that's nice about auto delivery when it's available, like it is with the Today Special Value, is it means you never see a sold out sign. Yours will always be coming because they've already accounted for it. So make sure you're ordering your Today Special Value with that auto delivery. And then get these, as many as you'd like. How long can this stay in my freezer?
This will stay in your freezer for up to 12 months. And look at how gorgeous that is. I mean, that's what I want to be able to see in my seafood. I want to see that beautiful, beautiful
like that
moisture inside there. Look at that. And of course, everyone is going to flake the same way because all Icelandic cod, completely wild caught, line caught. Knowing where your fish comes from is as important as knowing where your beef comes from. And look at how beautiful that is.
And I know so many people are wanting to make choices that they feel good about for their family. And maybe for you, it's getting more fish into your diet, but it's fish you want to enjoy. It's fish you want to love. It's fish that you want to make that you'd love to be easy to make. You're getting 10 of the 6-ounce Icelandic Cod Filets with the garlic and herb butter. And when we show you recipe ideas, I mean, Ray just in the skillet prepared for you, but over your favorite pasta. You can do fish and chips if you want to. You can do your cod and a salad. There's I love the bake. idea. But if you want to make sure you get it while we have it, now is the time to go ahead, put it in your cart, and check out, because it is not ordered until you finish that process. So M82991, that's the item number. And I love the surf and turf, because your cod fillet and your today's special value, whether it's the burger or the steak or whatever the medallions, that's a delicious meal. All right.
So again, this is really simple, and this was literally a matter of moments. But I want you to see how beautiful it just flakes apart. Now I've put our butter in here. Our butter is melting. We're getting a little of that garlic herb. I've got some white wine, some capers, and of course some cherry tomatoes. But the star is always going to be the cod, and I want you to see just how beautiful the inside of this cod is. When I can hardly pick it up because it is. Look at that.
So
look at how
moist
beautiful that is.
Flaky,
right?
and
And
tender.
simple and easy. And everyone individually vacuum packaged, everyone blast frozen, so they're going to last in your freezer for up to 12 months, and versatile. So whether it's fish and chips.
Yeah, that's a menu must.
Yeah, it's a menu must.
I think Rick brought us all the menu musts tonight. For your grilling menu, for your family's delicious dinner menu. We have about 800 orders that we can take for the Icelandic Cod Filets. You get 10 of them, the 6-ounce portions, and remember, you're getting that garlic herb butter as well. Item number is M82991. And you just let us know you'd like it. A lot of people are making their decisions. A lot of people getting ready for grilling season and beyond, which thank you so much.
And this is a great grilling item too. Let me tell you how I grill this, because a lot of people with fish think you can't grill it. Now this is a really delicate piece of fish, but here's what I do. I just take this out of this package. Once it's thawed, I wrap it in my foil.
You do foil?
Just the foil,
Yeah.
right? Then I do the same thing you saw me do here in the pan. I put some little bit of wine, some capers, some garlic butter, and then literally in about 6 or 7 minutes, it is completely steamed. It is incredibly delicious, but easy.
Yeah.
I want easy, right? I want to make it fun, but I want to make it easy so I can enjoy the party.
And Ray is our butcher. And for the 6 years now that we've been bringing you Ristelli's, not only have you discovered that you can have gourmet quality, the sorts of things that you used to only find in your favorite restaurants, fine dining restaurants, you now have delivered to your door. So we've got the Icelandic Cod Filets back in stock. We have fewer than 800 remaining. The easy pay, if you're using your major credit card, is $27.56. Shipping and handling for all gourmet food on QVC is free. And if you'd like it, maybe you're getting more fish into your diet, maybe you love cod, you love, as you saw how easy it is to prepare some of these recipe ideas, make sure you're letting us know you'd like it. It's in 82991. And then Ray, I do want to just remind everybody, because we're at over 2,000 orders,